Well guys, in case you cannot tell, we have moved. Very exciting, and I do need to, of course, start this off with, if you hear noise in the background, that is my son. He's supposed to be napping, but he's not wanting to. So, we're a little fussy right now. So if you hear babies crying in the background, that's just him, and he's fine. But yeah, we have moved, and I figured I needed to intro the video that you guys are about to watch because I did not have time to do an intro. A lot of packing and running around, and was not quite as easy as I anticipated it being with two little ones. So I figured I'm just gonna go ahead, intro it now for you guys so you can know what's going on, why I'm packing up my whole house, and then unpacking my whole house. I didn't get to film all of it because, again, it was just a lot of work and a lot to handle, especially coming up on all the holidays and everything. It was a little chaotic. So filmed what I could. Hopefully you guys will enjoy watching how I did it and tried to finagle it with kids. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert that footage here now for you guys.
Finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio's playing our song. And then you stood there smiling at me as so many times before. Finally home. I've been gone for too long. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. Baby, how I need the loving. Baby, how I need your loving. wish I could find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about.
Good job. Good job. Let's turn over. She pushed me over. Good job. Push over the thing. Push her.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope.
Yeah, wait, look at this, man.
I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together. What goes up must come down. There's lots of friendly faces all around, and nothing's ever lifting me higher than a touch of your sweet desire. Well, we're all built and right. We just have to hold on through the night. As long as we are watching the fire, we'll be safe from the devil's choir. I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together. Yeah, yeah. When things go wrong, it's easy to sing a sad song. Seems like nothing comes for free. Yeah. And it won't take a lot. Your fragile soul will soon be strong. I'll carry you so tenderly.
So yeah, that's pretty much all the footage that I got of the packing and unpacking process. We are obviously still very much in the throes of the unpacking process right now. As you can see behind me, I kind of have been trying to like decorate the teensiest bit, but nothing is in its permanent spot by any means, because it was just a get in, get unpacked as quickly as possible so we can function as a human family and, you know, keep the kids happy, keep us happy. So it's a little chaotic. And then, like I said, jumping right into the holidays, we're just kind of going with it. But we are very, very happy. It was a very long process to get here, much longer than I had thought it was gonna be, to say the least. I'm very grateful to our realtor because she was a boss in this whole thing and took really good care of us. But just, you know, the housing market is what it is, and it's kind of a nightmare right now. So the price point that we were looking in is kind of the houses that like go super fast, kind of the price point that kind of everyone's at, or majority of people are at. So made it a little bit, you know, of a fight to get a house. But we finally found one. It hit most of our criteria, and the things that it didn't hit the criteria on, we were okay with because it was worth it. We're a little farther out of town, which we were not wanting to be too far out of town, but we did want to have a very like quiet, away from the noise kind of a feel in our, like the neighborhood that we're in and where the home's located. So we do have that, which is really, really nice, but it's like maybe 5-ish, 10 minutes from certain places that we wanted to be a little bit closer to, but it's not the end of the world. It's definitely very doable and we're making it work. And it is really nice to have just the quiet, because where we were, it was very busy. a little bit sketchy, especially our neighborhood. So with the kids, I wanted somewhere where they could just play and be outside and it be safe. The house is, like I said, a little bit bigger than our previous house, which is great, and then also has a full unfinished basement, which is amazing. So we can do a lot with that. No plans right now because, you know, we just bought a house. So kind of got to get back on our feet a little bit before we do that. There are a couple of repair type things that need to be done in the home as well to get it where we want it to be before we, you know, tackle fun, more exciting projects. You know, like we're looking at, like, we probably need a new water heater because the one that's in the house is a little bit old, so that kind of stuff. But that is where we're at. I can even just show you. I'm, like I said, not even fully unpacked. I've got boxes here. I do have a few boxes still in the kitchen. Kitchen was my main priority, of course. It was just boxes everywhere, and honestly, the clutter and disorganization of it all really adds to my stress levels. So I like it to be as organized as possible, as quickly as possible, which I know is not super realistic all the time. So there's a lot of moments where I need to just like take a breath and be like, it's okay if it's a mess. Even in the old house when we were packing things up, which that was a whole journey with packing, because it was down to the wire with this home. We submitted an offer, they accepted the offer fairly quickly, and we were excited about it. Also, ignore the ads in the background. I have just like a general channel of a fireplace going that's really cute, but then there's the ads, so just ignore those. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so we had submitted the offer, and then of course we did a lot of testing and things to make sure, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspections, that's the word I'm kind of looking for. Tests and inspections and things to make sure, you know, we're buying a decent home. So we had a lot of those lined up. We had a very short closing date. It was like a 3-week window, I think it was, before our closing date, which we were okay with. That worked for us. But then we started like doing the tests, and a couple of things came up, so we had to work back and forth with the seller, which is normal in buying a home. But the seller was, to put it nicely, a bit of a pain. They kept dragging their feet and just making it like unnecessarily long of a process. And then it was so close, like it was 2 or 3 days before our actual closing date, and before, like, we had people like set up to help us move, and we kind of had terminated the contract basically at that point, because there were some things that we needed, like contractually, the seller to have signed and to agree to and make sure it was getting done in order for us to be comfortable with buying the home, and they just weren't doing it. So we were like, what in the world? Our realtor, she was great about making sure like we were covered and we weren't gonna get stuck with a home with certain issues that needed to be addressed before we signed and closed on it. So it was a lot of back and forth. I kept wondering, are we even moving? Literally up until 2 days before our closing date. So it was not easy for me to have to like deal with that, because I'm very much of a planner. I'm very much wanting to know what we're going to be doing, when we're going to be doing it. I like to prepare for things and know what's going on. And so to be so up in the air till so last minute was honestly very emotional for me. I also had other stuff going on with the kids, which I'm not going to get into, but a lot of very stressful things with the kids. And so that was weighing on me. And then to be dealing with the home side of things, and are we moving? Are we not? We have the holidays coming up. I don't want to be moving during the holidays. We can't afford to get movers at this point. Like, the people that are lined up to help us move can only really do this weekend. So it was a lot of faith that we needed to have, that I needed to have. And I'm not gonna lie, there were quite a few times that I just kind of lost it. So it was a lot of back and forth, lots of ups and downs, but we are here, and I am very happy. I'm very happy with the house. It's enough extra space that it feels like we have upgraded to bigger and better things, no pun intended, which is just so nice. And I am so excited to decorate. It's kind of really a clean slate for us. There's no color on the walls. It's just like a plain cream color in every room, and it does need to be painted and updated. There are a couple things like that cosmetically that's like, those really need to be updated. Yeah, that's just where we're at. Again, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to like chat more and bring you more along For the packing and unpacking process, I just picked up the camera when I could. So that is where we're at. I am hoping to have at least one, probably only one if I know myself realistically, Christmas video. I love doing like Christmas themed videos, and I did not get to do one last year because I was massively pregnant and expecting our second baby at any second. She was due Christmas Eve, which was also stressful. I told my husband, I'm like, I cannot wait until we have a holiday season where something chaotic isn't happening, because so this year we moved. Last year I was pregnant and expecting any second, and the year before that we had just moved into our previous house. So that's kind of the goal, you know, for next year at least, that we're not taking on any big stressful tasks. So anyway, like I said, just wanted to kind of update you guys, let you know where I've been, why I've just been like completely gone for a while now. It's been a hot minute, but that's why I could only take on so much. There we go. Sorry, I took a pause because the ads were driving me crazy in the background. I'm sure they're driving you guys crazy. I wanted cute aesthetic, and then it's just mostly ads. So it's basically the opposite of cute aesthetic. It's annoying aesthetic. So sorry, but I tried. But very happy, very grateful and thankful that we did find a place and that we're in it and that it happened and that everything worked out for the best. So hopefully whatever this video ends up being, you guys enjoy it and don't judge me too hard on it, because I'm just getting my video out there because I want to. I love posting videos, and I love vlogging and doing this and doing YouTube. It's so much fun for me, and I don't want to let this dream die. It's been a dream for me for a long time, so I'm trying to really like hold on tight to it, but it's been hard to say the least with everything that's going on. So hopefully you guys can overlook the chaos that this video is, and hopefully next video will be a little bit more put together, a little bit cleaner, and you know, more enjoyable. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed whatever this was, and I will see you guys next time in my next video.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights,